Hey guys, this reading is going to be for the sign of Taurus for May 2023. Keep in mind that these are just general readings and they will not resonate with all of you. Only keep the messages that resonate and discard the rest. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Take a look at all of your signs to get a clearer picture of what's going on in your life, guys. All right. Okay, guys, I feel a little off, so if I'm like stuttering or or if I'm just like not, I don't know, I just feel really off, guys. And I know it has to do a lot with like the Mercury retrograde and the planets and the eclipses. I mean, can we take any more, guys? I don't even remember if I did my whole spiel. But yes, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And let's see what's going on with my dear Taurus, my bull gang. All right. They don't feel ready yet. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, I heard self-love and yes, awakening. It's like that's part of your spiritual journey. The self-love thing is really, really big. It's really popping out at me. It's saying that for you to complete your spiritual awakening, you have to learn how to love yourself. It's like you love yourself, but there's still a lot of stuff in your head that keeps you down, brings you down, like a very critical voice in your head. Um all right, they're saying that you need to work on that because you can't have all these negative critical thoughts in your head and expect for your reality to be something else. There's also a situation where um with the King of Swords here, it has something to do with the air sign. I'm hearing that this situation like set you up, not set you up, but like put you like in a backward mode. Like you were moving forward, you were like forward, 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 and then this situation came along. Could be an air sign for some of you. And it's showing me that these cards are showing me that this person still didn't offer you anything. Like you expected something more from them. You expected, I don't know, I'm hearing that this person came back into your life and instead of helping you move forward, they're kind of pulling you back. Like the situation that happened with this air sign is really I keep seeing you going backwards. I keep hearing it like triggered you to go back. It's like it I'm hearing backfired, backwards, just like whatever happened with this person, I believe that they came back into your life. I'm getting a lot of images of that as well. So I'm thinking that one of you reached out with all these messages. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. One of you reached out and didn't get what you expected. Like, I think that you expected more of this person. It's like you were ready to possibly, I heard, bury the hatchet with them. Start a new friendship. You thought that by burying the hatchet and forgiving the past, you guys could be friends again, but it just didn't turn out that way. And that is like pulling you back into like that self-hatred, that critical voice, that feeling I'm not good enough for this person. This person's never going to pick me. They're never going to choose me. They're never going to have my back. And that's something that it has been a little bit difficult for you to carry around. I'm hearing that that is what is making you like cycle back into like your old cycle. There's like a cycle that needs to be broken, right? Because the Ace of Cups is also an ace, right? So it's like the beginning of a new cycle. And this person like threw you back or is keeping you from this new cycle. Okay, let's see what else they want to say. I wonder if I said happy birthday to you guys. I just had a birthday as well. So happy birthday to all my dear Tauruses. Oh, wow, those fell out. Okay, I'll take them. And I know that you're okay with this situation. You don't even really care, but it has to do. Okay, I'm hearing that it has to do with how it's putting you for a loop. It's like messing with your energy. This person not coming through. It like made you a little sad. It made you. I feel a lot like you're ruminating. Like you're thinking a lot about what happened in the past with this person, how they've never come through, and it's making you question a lot of things. It's making you remember the things that they did in the past to you. Mostly blaming yourself, like how could I have not seen it? How did I stay there for so long? You just have so many questions for yourself, whoever this person was for you. It could have been an ex-lover, ex-family member, ex-friend. It could be anything. Take the story as it resonates, guys, but this person, it's not your fault, Taurus, right? It's not your fault, but it's hard. It's hard to understand why this person was not into you, because I'm hearing all these thoughts in your head about you're super awesome. It's like it validates. It's like you're using this person to validate that you're awesome, and you shouldn't, because you are awesome as you are, not because this person thinks that you're awesome, right? So that is what I'm mostly hearing. Like that's what's taking you back to the old cycle or keeping you from this new cycle. It might have been a test for you to talk to this person again, or I'm also hearing that for some of you it was more of like a closure thing. Kind of realizing that this person, not that they didn't ever care for you, but it is not your fault that they don't want to be with you. They're just looking for something that is not you. Is not you, because if this person really cared about you, they would try to keep some kind of spark between you guys. And this person, I'm hearing that they didn't even bother. They just talked to you for a few days. You guys pretended like you guys were cool, and then they just like dropped off. And you're thinking to yourself that you should have known better, that you shouldn't have reached out. Okay, there we go, guys. So it sounds like some of you Tauruses reached out to this person kind of like to see what they were up to, or just seeing what kind of relationship you have with them. I heard kind of to like feel them out and see what was going on. And I'm hearing also that this person is a chameleon. So it's really hard to tell this person's real intentions, or they're just not very honest with their intentions. Or maybe I could say that they're like a poker face. They don't tell you their intentions or allow you to see that their intentions. I'm hearing a lot the poker face. They just pretend to be cool. Let's just do that much. Let's just say that much. I'm hearing they pretend to be someone that they're not, and they can only keep that up for so long. It just takes a lot of energy, I'm hearing from them. That is very interesting. So this devil energy, right? Because this feeling bad about yourself, criticizing yourself, being very, very self-critical, but you're fine. You're fine with it. You're keeping your emotions in check. You're a little upset about the fact that, you know, this person is never going to change. You were like constantly giving this person chance after chance after chance to change, to be better, and you don't even want anything romantic with this person. You just wanted things to be cool. You thought that they were supposed to be a part of your life since they've been in your life for so long. They were not only just for you, they were not just your lover, they were also a friend. I mean, you really cared about this person, and it just feels so unjustified that they don't feel the same, and that gets to you. That gets to you a lot. It's like, who do I have to be? Who do I have to twist myself into to be with this person? What did this person want? They want someone that they don't have a past with, I heard. They want someone that they're looking for something that doesn't exist. I do know that. They're looking for someone that doesn't exist, and I'm hearing for some of them they've already given up the journey for the moment of looking for someone. They don't want to be with anyone. Okay, let's see. But you got your feelings in check, even though this reaching out didn't amount to what you expected. You just expected a lot more of this person. I'm hearing because you've leveled up so much spiritually, you thought that this person would too, but when you went back to them, it's like they're a freaking rock. They're still the same person. They feel even like more closed up. They feel so fake. They felt really, really fake. And that's why you have your emotions under control, because look at your face. You're like, I knew it. I knew that's just who they are. And I think that is what you have to accept for you to be able to go into this new cycle. Let's see what else we get. You have to accept that this person is who they are. And if you want them to change into something that they're not, then they're not your person. Because people don't change. People only change if they want to. And it's just not something that happens overnight. They gotta want to do it, and it just takes years. I mean, if you've been a certain way for like years and years, and that behavior has always worked for you, there's no reason for you to change it. This is why people don't change, guys. It's just basic psychology, you know? Let's see. Let's see what else we get, guys. And it's not your journey. Your journey is not with this person. Your journey is for self-love, right? I'm going back to these cards about self-love, about how in order to fully awaken, because I hear that you've been on the journey of, you know, surrendering to the divine, and it's accepting that we're humans, you know, we're spiritual beings experiencing a human life, right? Not the other way around. It's something that you're connecting to, and I feel like this last string I heard is keeping you from fully awakening to what you deserve, or it's like you're getting closer. You definitely are, but you got to keep this in check. I know that it's difficult. You spiral sometimes, and you ask yourself, how come you couldn't have this person? I mean, I'm hearing the works in my head, guys. I'm hearing, why couldn't I be with them? I thought this person was the person. I thought we were going to be married. I thought we were going to grow old together. Some of you even expected to at least just be friends. That's a big one for a lot of you. That just wanting to be friends with this person. I keep hearing it again, at least that. But I think that you're coming to the realization that this person is not who you thought that they were. That's a difficult pill to swallow. I mean, you thought that this person was at least a good person. Yeah, okay, fine, let's not have a relationship, but you at least expected a friendship. You thought that since this person had been in your life for so long, because I heard some of you, I'm hearing the grow up thing. You guys grew up together. maybe you guys were just together for a really, really long time, and that's why it's saying, well, that's why I'm hearing you guys grew up together, because it was like you basically did grow up together. Like, probably you guys met like in your 20s, and now it's like been like 20 years, and this just never came to fruition. It's just like it's like an outlier. It's like someone that is like outside of your reach. It's just, this person is not for you. This person was always a lesson, and it was a hard lesson. This person taught you a lot of lessons, and the funny thing is that on the other side, you and this person are probably best friends, right? And these are just lessons you guys gotta teach each other, and they can be very painful, but I think you're doing a really good job. You're very, very close, and with your energy coming out as the Queen of Cups, you're keeping it together, and you're keeping it like, I don't know. I hear that this time around with this person doing this, it was like not the last time, because you might reach out to them again, but there's some kind of closure, there's some kind of acceptance that has come into the picture. And I think that that's why you're able to control your emotions, and you just have nothing to give to this energy anymore. It's a chapter that you're going to be closing out. Some of you might have been with this person for years. Some of you could have been married with this person. But it's going to be different for all of you. But it's showing me that, I'm showing these doors closing, and I'm seeing a cycle. I'm seeing that you're closing it out. So, let's see what else we get, guys. I keep getting messages and messages, and I don't drop any more cards. Give me a second, guys. Exactly. So you've accepted that path that you always thought was for you is not for you. Some of you always thought that you were like going to settle down, grow old with someone, have babies, for you that do want babies, or, whatever the Ten of Pentacles looks like for you, right? Because the Ten of Pentacles is all about legacy, family, generational wealth, and just, building a life with someone, growing old with them. And that's what you always expected for yourself. That's what you grew up being told by your family, by society, that you had to marry and you had to have kids. And you're starting to realize that maybe that wasn't your path for some of you. These are very specific messages that I'm hearing in my head, guys. It might not be for all of you, but a lot of you have come to the realization that you weren't made to be with someone long term. Or maybe I'm hearing that, because I'm hearing a lot of thoughts. I'm mostly hearing most of you guys thinking that maybe you don't belong with someone. Maybe you were never meant to be with anyone, because this person took a big chunk of your life, I'm hearing. Some of you feel that this person took your youth. They just took your, wow, that's a word. I heard viable for some of you. You guys are so like upset still in a way. So that's why that Ace of Cups is upside down, right, guys? Because this person is keeping you from completing this cycle. This is a new cycle coming in where you're fully awakened and you're able to realize that this person was never able to offer anything to you. And that's the energy that you have been learning to keep under control. It's like, that it's not your fault. That it's not because of you. This person has, their own issues. We're not going to get into that, because the reading is mostly about how you've realized that this person, is only capable of so much. And you're okay with that. And you're also okay with the fact that you're single now. Right? Because I was hearing all those messages. Maybe you were never meant to be with anyone. And these are just, no, those aren't, the thoughts. Those weren't really, those are like the thoughts that I'm hearing that some of you have. Maybe you were never meant to be with this person. Maybe you're not meant to be with anyone. And those are just thoughts that you're having because this didn't work out, and this was someone that you were very focused on, that you wanted to be with. But even though you're going to be single right now, it doesn't mean you're going to be single forever. But most of you might choose to be single forever. You know, all of you are going to be different. But those are some of the thoughts that I get in your head, in my head, about what you guys are thinking. And you're not, and it looks like this person's going to come around again with the Knight of Swords there. But you're not very interested in it. When they come forward, you're just going to block it. It's like you want to put an end to this. It's just keeping you from closing a cycle that was a very hard lesson. And I'm hearing that all this person does when they come around is like they make you ruminate in something that you can't change, guys. This was in the past. You can't change any of that. You can only change the future. So this is, I'm hearing a lot of you ruminating thoughts about how this person, I'm just hearing a lot of negativity about what this person did to you, how you feel they played with you, wasted your time. I'm hearing again that they took your viable years. So some of you are stuck in not knowing if you want to be single forever or if you're done with the dating game. I'm just hearing a lot of things about how some of you guys are just done. I mean, this was the last person you had hope for, and they're just someone that you didn't think they were. But when they come around again, I think this might be the last time that you talk to them in a while. When they come around again, they might come to you with like a different story about how they, I don't know, there's something about how they want to start anew. But I think that with the realization that you've had that this person can't change, you're just not going to accept it. You don't want to go another round with this person. You're done, right? And that's what I meant by the end of the cycle. You don't want to go another round. You're tired of this double energy that this person keeps bringing. This, I heard debauchery, uffery. I'm not going to say the real word because then YouTube and TikTok are on my butt about profanity. So I don't use any cuss words. But yeah, debauchery and just messing around. This person they don't have any seriousness. And they're coming up as the king. So this person can be older, right? And they're still in their debauchery and their effery. They're not stopping. They're like, I don't know. And that's not your job to fix, Taurus. This person is not your job, because as soon as I was saying that about how they're debauchery and they're into effery and they're just like a playboy or a player, they still have a lot of options. They still think that they can get better. And I don't know. This person is stuck in their ways. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. This person is not for you. And I think that you see all of this, right? And that's funny that you're looking up at them like, right? That's what I felt when you looked up at them like, this person's just never going to change. They're never going to come through. And you're just not going to allow them to just come in and out of your life anymore. Whether it's just as a friend or, you know, whatever the case is may be that this person is for you guys. You're done with this. There's something inside of you that is keeping you from closing this cycle out with this person. It feels like the last lesson. Love without commitment, freedom and independence. I think it's more with the Nine of Pentacles, right? That's the card that's talking about you being single and how you've accepted that. Some of you are saying those thoughts again about, I'm going to be single forever, but you know, that's not the case for most of you. But you know, we all have free will. We all are allowed to choose the life that we want. So if you do want to be single for the rest of your life, you can be. But I'm just hearing those thoughts in your head that you're not going to bother. Excuse me. You're not going to force the universe to bring you someone if that's not your path. Wow, that's pretty powerful, guys. Yeah, when this person comes back, you're not gonna let them in. You're just gonna put them behind you. This is just a lesson that you don't want to learn anymore. Because anytime they come around, they make you doubt, like, the closure that you've gotten from this. That closure of, this person's just not for me. They're just not for you. They're not a good fit. They never were. They're very charming. I do hear that they're very charming, and they were pretty close to your dream person. But how were they going to complete your dream when they weren't even acting like your dream person? Yeah, they fit the mold of your dream person, but I hear that they were not acting like your dream person, you know, what you expect out of a perfect mate, right? Not perfect, but your match. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out one more card and close out the reading, guys. Yeah, so this is just the cycle that you guys are going to close out. I don't think you're going to let this person back in again. And they're going to come. I'm not sure when they're going to come, guys, but they are going to come back. And I'm hearing in my head, some of you are saying they always come back. So I think that this might be, I don't know, you're just not going to let them in anymore. You might just be polite and be like, hi, how you doing? Good, good. Like, play catch up for the day and then not hear from them again. So, okay. And others of you are not going to bother. But the most important thing is that it doesn't matter if this person's in your life or not. You're moving forward. You've already made the decision for yourself. That's what I was trying to get across. That even though all of you are having different experiences, what you've already decided is the right path for you. Right, and that's what you've realized. That this person cannot be trusted. They could pretend. Something is, I'm hearing in my head, something is terribly wrong with this person. They might have a lot of trauma that they've never discussed with you, or maybe that they have. But once again, that's neither here or there. But spirit really wants to tell you that none of this was your fault. This person was just a lesson. They're repeating it in my head again. That this person was a lesson that you were supposed to let go of a while ago, but it just keeps coming back. It's like, what I'm hearing is that every time you go back, you keep having some kind of faith, like, this time it'll be different. This time it'll be different. I keep hearing that in my head, guys, over and over. This time it'll be different. Those are the thoughts every time you go back to this person, because you love this person, of course. Of course, you still have those hopes and dreams of that future in life you were going to have with this person. But what Spirit's trying to get across to you is that this person was not for you. They're saying it again. This person was not for you. They were just a lesson. And they're just someone that cannot be trusted. Look at this picture, guys. Right? And that's exactly what this person was. False promises and always yes. Exactly. Your kindness. What they thought was weakness anyways. Because kindness is not weakness. But I heard that in my head, that this person thought that your kindness and your loving nature and your forgiving nature was a weakness, and they would use it against you by making you fake promises that they were going to change. And this is how they come through when they try to make you, like, be friends with them or talk to them again. But it's not who they really are. It's who they're hiding. Right? And this time, I think you're finally going to let this person go. This was the last and final lesson for the majority of you guys. I'm feeling that some of you might still talk to this person every time that they come back, but it's not going to be the same. It's going to be like, hi, how are you? It will not be like emotionally involved anymore. You're not going to completely cut this person out of your life. Like I said, most of you, or I'm hearing, yeah, most of you are not going to cut this person completely out of your life, but you've already decided in yourself that that's it. You're not going back to this person. This is just not going to work ever. You finally got that through your head. But that doesn't mean that you're going to completely cut them off. You're still going to, be friends with them. And not like before, though, guys. Not the kind of friendship that you guys had before for some of you that were friends. But you're not going to completely cut them off. They're just going to, stay at an arm's length. catch up, maybe have a dinner once a year. You know, that kind of friend, not that kind of friend that you were trying to have, not that kind of friendship that you were trying to have with them where you guys talk every day, hang out, you know, all that stuff. It's just a different level of friendship. You just don't want any hard feelings, any ill will, or any bad blood between you and that person. You feel more at ease and calmer when things are not necessarily, I hear good. I'm hearing good. Good. Not necessarily just good, but you're fine with that. You're fine with the fact that you guys are just chill, copacetic. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Everything's good, nothing's negative, and you just want to keep it that way. You don't want to have to cut off this person because something like happens inside of you when you're like, I'm never going to talk to them again. And that, that wasn't really the lesson, right? The lesson was accepting that this person wasn't for you and that it wasn't your fault that this person wasn't for you. They were very close to what you wanted, but there was a lot of things missing from this person, and this person was putting up a front. So that's how, you've already, I'm getting so many messages, guys. I'm trying to close out the reading and I'm getting like so many things. So let me just get them out. So this person, they're just not going to change. They're not going to change until who is good for you, because they're not for you. They're not for you. There was just a lesson that you needed to learn. And I'm so proud of you guys, my dear Tauruses, because I resonate with this so much. So I get exactly what you guys are going through. And I am so glad that you guys are finally closing out, because it feels like this was like the last thing that was keeping you from fully awakening and like breaking out, like leveling up. I saw like fireworks. I saw you like explode into like a butterfly. Like I saw like a bunch of fireworks and you just expanding into like this beautiful being that you were supposed to be all along, this awakening, this beautiful awakening that you have. All right, guys. Well, those are all the messages I have for you, my dear Tauruses. I wanted to say happy birthday once again to all of you, and thank you so much for supporting my channel, guys. I know that I haven't been around that often, but the planets and all these energies are really doing a number on me, and I think from now on, I'm just going to be doing monthlies, because these readings take so much out of me, guys. I mean, if you guys knew how much energy goes into one of these readings, you would understand. Sometimes I just like pass out in the bed. I mean, it just depends on how much energy I used. I think it's very different for all my readings. But I do want to say I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a supporter and backing me up and still being here, even though, I had to cut back a lot. Thank you so much. I want to say that I am so honored and blessed to be able to connect with so many of you. And thank you so much for coming today. Have a good week, guys. And happy birthday to all those Tauruses that already had birthdays and coming up. All right, bye. Bye, guys.